Good morning. I am on or near the summit of Rocky Mountain. That is the first big climb up out of Unicoi Gap. It's Monday, day 8. So I've been out here a full week and starting on week 2. It was very cold this morning, around 32 when I set foot on the trail. But it's pretty warm up here now that the sun's out and there's only a few clouds in the sky. It's probably around 60 right here. Anyway, my goal was, because I had no idea how long my morning activities would take, I didn't want to bite off too much. My goal is Tray Mountain, which is only 6 miles, and I will see how I feel and what time it is when I get to Tray Mountain. But the downside of taking a few short days is I've got to carry more food before I get to Franklin, or in order to get to Franklin. So I am packing 6 days of food, which is probably the heaviest I've ever loaded since, at least since the BMT, where I took 1 week of food at a time on the Benton Mackay Trail. Anyway, here comes some humans, so I'm going to turn this off. Well, I'm at the cheese factory campsite. I think there used to be a cheese factory here, I'm told. I've got 2 miles to go before I'm at Tray Mountain. It's 1:30, so I should be there by 2:30, I guess. And it's very pleasant today. I've got about a 700-foot climb, maybe even just 650, and it doesn't appear to be intensely steep or anything. So I'm thinking I'll be there by 2:30, and then I'll decide whether I stay. But you know, it's been an eventless, uneventful, beautiful day on the trail. Yeah, so it's been kind of quiet, sunny and blue skies. Well, there is Tray Mountain summit, about a mile ahead, and the shelter is about a half mile beyond that. All right, this little overlook is marked as view of Tray Mountain on the app. Well, that tree's in the way. All right, this is the summit of Tray Mountain. It's just a little rock outcropping surrounded by mountain laurel hedges over my head. But there's a view to the south. I believe that little prominent summit out in the distance is Mount Yonah, which is kind of near Cleveland, Georgia. So, pressing on about a half mile from the shelter where I intend to stay. or at least that I intend to evaluate the situation. Here's a little outlook to the north. Let's see what we can see. Trail goes off that way. We're headed this way. I think this is gonna be my spot. Let me see how far apart these trees are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about right. Pretty. There's the shelter. I'm gonna turn this thing off in a second. It's 10 after 4. Got to camp about 3. And I'm all set up in my hammock. Now I'm just almost taking a nap, just relaxing, doing a little bit of journaling, and waiting to see what else happens. It's probably just going to be a lot more of this until dinner time. There's no birds, but there's plenty of flies, and I think I'm probably getting chewed on by gnats or mosquitoes. But it's very relaxing. Not the bugs, but you know, this. So for all your hammock people, this is what it looks like on the inside with the bug net zipped, but the travel sock is open. So what you're seeing on the right side that looks solid is the bug net with the travel sock, the right side of the travel sock covering it. Left side is the opening in the travel sock, so you can see out through the bug net. And that's just my quilt kind of stuffed down at my feet since it's pretty warm right now. And because I have the travel sock on, I don't have the tie outs, and so the sides are kind of caving in on me. There we go, that's better. And this is what it looks like in the opposite direction. I put these little tags on my zippers. The orange ones are on the inside and the black ones are on the outside. Thought that was a way to do it.